might start using it. And anyways, if you need anything, come check it out right here in the Pioneer Center. Auto Glass Express. Craig will take care of you. Back to you, Mike, in the South Shore.
All righty. Thank you very much, Lou Week, Auto Glass Experts. Also dabbling in headlight. You think they got together for that haircut?
Looks like it.
It does, right? I mean, we were sort of chuckling during the interview there, but not to chuckle about crossing the polar north. I mean, raising funds. You're spending $60,000 to $70,000 to raise $10,000. Huge shout out. I mean, that's amazing. All for the cause.
Thank you.
So give us the rundown of Polar Inspiration.
Well, Polar Inspiration started out as my own self-indulgent extreme goal, just to have something really extreme to work toward, ski to the North Pole. And then I realized that wasn't going to be enough. So since I've done fundraising in the past for the Alzheimer's Association, that'd be a great way to kind of piggyback on their theme, which is the memory walks every year. You know, they have 600, 700, 800 memory walks around the country every year. So I thought, why not walk to the North Pole for Alzheimer's?
Why or why walk to the North Pole? I mean, why choose the North Pole? Well, I mean, is there like a hidden story in there?
Not too much. I did know how to ski. Just put on skis for the first time in December, so it just added to the challenge. Really getting something really extreme.
And you've never done this before?
Not at all.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking during the break about some of the leads, the water that's I mean, these are the water channels that come between the snow packs that are making it very challenging. So, what do you expect out of this trip? I mean, what do you foresee?
Well, in addition to the challenge of skiing 8 to 10 hours a day, pulling a 90-pound sled, who knows what the weather's going to be like.
Right.
You could be skiing your heart out all day, but if there's negative drift on the ice flow, you may have skied the wrong direction.
Right.
Making the distance longer. Maybe you have to ski around the open water leads. Maybe you have to take your skis off and literally drag those 90-pound sleds over several meters of ice rubble. You don't know what to expect till you get there.
You've been training in El Dorado Hills for how long?
Since November 2013.
Nice. Yeah. All right. So, I mean, it's all for a good cause, of course. So let's talk about the cause.
All right. So the Alzheimer's Association is the primary research and caregiver support organization in the United States. And as anybody knows who has seen it in the family or in the community, it's just devastating. It's financially devastating, it's emotionally devastating for the families. So it's something that's really worthy of putting some money behind. I've worked in long-term care planning as a career since 1998. We've always done a lot of fundraising for the Alzheimer's Association because Alzheimer's all by itself is 50% of the reason why people need long-term care.
Wow.
So it's a very worthy cause.
Wow, okay. So if someone doesn't want to walk the North Pole like you do, how do they donate funds?
Well, I do have a website using the name polarinspiration.com, and I have a Facebook page, also Polar Inspiration. So the links are on there to contribute to the expedition and also to share with the Alzheimer's Association.
These things are not cheap by any means.
No.
Like I said at the beginning of the interview, $60,000 to $70,000 expedition just to raise some money for a good cause. And where was the root of this expedition? Where did it come up?
Well, I did go to Antarctica in 2006.
Okay,
now, it was a much easier trip. I wasn't skiing or trying to get to the South Pole or anything, but it's just gorgeous down there. It's just indescribable. So I thought that North Pole thing was just hanging out there for all these years. And having to learn how to ski, having to raise the money, having to put a whole project behind it was just a great goal to work toward.
Yeah, and it's actually more dangerous than Mount Everest. Everybody hears of Mount Everest, but this is actually like 5 times more dangerous than Mount Everest.
I don't know about that. I won't be trying Mount Everest.
It's sorry to scare you. I mean, I don't want to back you out of this, but a huge shout out again to you guys doing this. Polar Inspiration. Go to the Facebook. Go to the website. The website again.
Website is polarinspiration.com.
Easy enough. Thank you very much,
Mike.
Shannon, for coming in to the studio and spreading the love here and heading up to the North Pole. You're watching Tahoe Today. We'll be back.
So we're at South Lake